Donald Trump is no stranger to controversy, power, and unpredictability. As whispers of his potential return to the White House grow louder, one question looms large across the globe. How will Trump's comeback reshape international relations? For Africa, this isn't just a political curiosity. It's a challenge, an opportunity, and a test of resilience. Welcome to this special edition, Why Africa Must Prepare for Donald Trump's Comeback. Donald Trump's first term in office was defined by his bold, America First policy.
We assembled here today are issuing a new decree to be heard in every city, in every foreign capital, and in every hall of power. From this day forward, a new vision will govern our land. From this day forward, it's going to be only America first. America first. Every decision on trade, on taxes, on immigration, on foreign affairs will be made to benefit American workers and American families. We must protect our borders from the ravages of other countries making our products, stealing our companies, and destroying our jobs. Protection will lead to great prosperity and strength. I will fight for you with every breath in my body, and I will never, ever let you down.
A vision that often meant scaling back international commitments, defunding global institutions, and reevaluating long-standing alliances. For Africa, the ripple effects were unmistakable. Aid programs were cut. Multilateral partnerships were deprioritized.
As President of the United States, I will always put America first. Just like you, as the leaders of your countries, will always and should always put your countries first.
And key African nations found themselves navigating an increasingly transactional relationship with the United States. His administration challenged African nations to rethink their strategies. In some cases, countries strengthened ties with other global powers like China and Russia. But with Trump's possible return, Africa faces a critical choice. Will it remain reactive to U.S. policies, or will it seize the moment to craft a proactive, united response? In South Africa, Trump's comeback could mark a turbulent period for U.S.-South Africa relations. Key sticking points include South Africa's stance on the Russia-Ukraine conflict, its close ties with China, and its leadership role in BRICS, a bloc challenging the dominance of the U.S. dollar in global trade. Under Trump, South Africa's neutrality and growing partnerships with global rivals could spark friction. Figures like Marco Rubio and Elise Stefanik potentially influencing U.S. foreign policy, Pretoria must brace for a more assertive, isolationist America. Over in East Africa, Kenya's position as a major non-NATO ally makes it a key partner for the U.S., even under Trump's America First approach. While Trump is expected to prioritize bilateral partnerships over multilateral ones, Kenya's involvement in security missions, like the Haitian multinational security support, may secure U.S. backing. But Trump's reluctance to fund UN-led peacekeeping operations poses a challenge. Kenya and its neighbors must prepare to shoulder more responsibility in regional security without depending heavily on U.S. resources. The Horn of Africa is likely to become a flashpoint in Trump's second term. his administration's conservative allies have floated the idea of recognizing Somaliland, a move designed to counter China's influence in Djibouti. But this decision could deepen tensions between Somalia and Ethiopia over Red Sea access, destabilizing the region further. Trump's first term showed little enthusiasm for multilateral institutions like the United Nations. In fact, his administration cut funding for peacekeeping missions and resisted structural reforms. As Africa pushes for greater representation, like permanent seats on the UN Security Council, it must prepare for limited support from a Trump-led U.S. administration. Internal unity among African nations will be key to advancing these goals on the global stage. Trump's return could also amplify Africa's balancing act between major global powers. With the U.S. seeking to counter the growing influence of China and Russia on the continent, African nations could face increased pressure to pick sides. But instead of being caught in a tug-of-war, Africa must assert its own priorities, leveraging its strategic importance to demand equitable partnerships from all sides. Donald Trump's potential return to the presidency is not a distant concern for Africa. It's a wake-up call. From reshaping security strategies to asserting global influence, the continent has a chance to rewrite the rules of engagement. But preparation is key. Africa must approach this moment with clarity, unity, and ambition, seizing opportunities while safeguarding its interests in an ever-changing geopolitical